This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For UA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hall. The ball is loose. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So Ball State's offense out there for their first possession. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's reeled in. It's Hall. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Hall. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. And the gain just good enough. Down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Excellent field position here for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. But move back to the 4 for second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half. There's a lineup on first and 10. They'll try the right here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback
a deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. It's another deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And throwing again on second and 10. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Split backfield here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense is still clicking. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught by the receiver. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass not complete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. And it's caught wide open with room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of the...
And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense...
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Now late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here on 4th down. This could be the game here. That's reeled in. It's Hall. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Quarterback empties his backfield. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Blunt. Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Might be changing the route. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Keep those sticks moving.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He can be... They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. No. They'll operate out of split backs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Lost the defense, is wide open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And he's... Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. And they'll drag him down after a good... To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Blunt. Got it behind the line, it's Marshall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got a man, it's Marshall. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Pickett. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Pickett. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route.
And he takes it in close. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold.
Lost one deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, if you're going to complete these stagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This one's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Blunt. The short hands. It's Pickett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Blunt. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hall. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Pickett.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pickett. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. That's caught. It's Hall. Got it out of of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air, it's Blunt. Makes the grab. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Finds his man. It's Hall. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Hall. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on first and 10. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Pulls it in. The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Here's the handoff. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try the left side. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work for the first time today. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. At the 45 on its way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And That's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Blunt. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a... Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the 1st. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer for him. They've got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This time it's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Puts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown ball. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pickett.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Pickett. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Pulls it in. It's Hall. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's Blunt. That's caught. It's Hall. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Pickett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best, trying to at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off. 14th time he's done. Split backs here. Looking to pass. It's Blunt. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's reeled in. It's Hall. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get Marino.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Touchdown, balls. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Hall.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dropping back, it's Blunt. He can't make the catch and over the middle of the field. Sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Hall. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him. To the air on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
With the catch, it's Hall. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Marshall. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Trying to pound their way in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. That's caught. It's Hall. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Cardinals trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.